Good Thursday evening, everybody. Jacob Bryant with weather from Woodlawn. It's time for your evening full forecast update here on Thursday, January 6th. Here's a look at our current conditions. 34 with snow moving across the region. We're starting to see winds kick up. Dew point also 34. Humidity 97%. That's the criteria that we have to see snow. Unfortunately, the models didn't pick it up, and I really wasn't expecting it to be as dry in the atmosphere as it ended up being tonight, so therefore, unfortunately, we're not looking at as much snow as was originally in my forecast. That is totally my fault, something I have learned now, and will continue to try to make my forecast better moving forward. We will still see some snow, just not quite as much. Winter headlines remain active, winds kick up, wind chill alerts in place, and the coldest weather we've had in years moves in tonight. Current temperatures across the region, we're starting to get into that freezing zone. Some of the higher elevations starting to dip into the upper 20s, whereas across the North Carolina, Piedmont, and Virginia South side, you're still in the 40s and even the 50s. So you're still quite warm there, and as indicated by the radar, still seeing much rain. We are seeing some freezing rain mixing in pockets, rain also in pockets. Otherwise, most of us are seeing snow. Now let's take a look at the road conditions out there. A lot of roads are snowy, while most of the interstates still remain wet. So that means that the brine solutions are working right now. As temperatures fall overnight into the teens, I expect we'll see more icy roads. Here's a look at the current school closings and delays. We have a few schools closed for tomorrow, a couple of them doing virtual learning. Good time for that. Virtual learning could be a little bit hard, though, when you factor in wind gusts picking up into the 20s, 30s. We're going to see wind gusts as high as 50. Wind chill advisories for wind chills as low as -15 with gusts up to 50 miles an hour. That's possible. So we're looking at power outages as well. Winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories continue. Our region is just under a winter weather advisory. There is no winter storm warning for any county in the weather from Woodlawn coverage area. However, the warnings are just outside of our region, mainly for Tazewell County there. The advisory area, we're looking at up to 4 inches of snow, strong gusty winds, wind chills in the single digits and negatives. Lows tonight, we're going to be in the teens in the mountains, 20s across the south and east. Not really warming up much tomorrow. Most of us stay below freezing with highs tomorrow in the 30s across the south and to the east, 20s in the mountains. Friday night, lows are going to be down into the single digits, teens, and maybe an isolated 20. So we're looking at cold weather sticking around for quite a while. Wind gusts tonight into Friday, 40 to 50 miles an hour wind gusts for the mountains, 30 to 40 off to the south and east. And for the North Carolina Triad, we're looking at lesser wind gusts there, as they're not going to be affected as much with this system. Forecast lowest wind chills for Friday morning in that deep purple. We're looking at -15 to 0. So it's going to be very cold tomorrow morning. If you have to go out, I don't recommend it. It's going to be way too cold. And any of the water that's on the road right now that's wet, rain, whatever you water, essentially water, it's going to freeze tonight as temperatures plummet into the teens. -5 to 15 for the lighter purple, and for the dark deep blue, 10 to 20 degrees for the wind chill there. Winter weather impacts, we're still looking at the chance for some snow. I wouldn't call it heavy. That's why we've got it rated at a 4 out of 10. We do see some freezing rain possible that could really ramp up power outages when you factor gusty winds, and making the cold temps, that just only makes matters worse. 10 out of 10 for scheduled changes. I expect many more schools in these mountains to delay or close tomorrow. We're looking at a good chance for slick travel as well. 7-day forecast, we're going to be looking good Friday and Saturday. Sunday into Sunday night, we could have another bout of winter weather. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday all looking pretty good. We might even warm up towards the middle of next week. We'll keep you up to date here at Weather from Woodlawn on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and our website, www.weatherfromwoodlawn.com.